I think that the Tongue River Valley is one of those places that reminds us of our best selves as Americans. My dad's grandparents and great aunts and uncles, homesteaded this ranch in about 1889 or the late 1880s. There's a certain responsibility and a lot to carry on and to pass on, and not just the actual land itself that we have to work to keep whole and intact, but also the values, the way of treating land, the way of seeing land, the way of being here. That's been my dad's philosophy. He often refers to our responsibility is to leave this place in better shape than when we take it over, when we acquire it. And that's what he has spent his life trying to do, and what his dad tried to do. We don't have a lot of rain. We don't have a lot of, live streams. The springs that we have up in the hills, they come out of coal seams. And these aquifers are huge, and they're interconnected. So when you mine coal, you have to dig it out. You have to get that water out of there so that they can have the coal dry enough to haul, An old rancher friend of mine kind of explained it sort of like a bathtub. If you pull the plug on the bathtub, the whole bathtub drains. You put a big mine in one part of it, you are going to drain the whole area, even if you're not necessarily mining the whole entire area. Northern Plains has been hugely important to protecting this valley. Northern Plains has worked in the legislature on passing laws that help protect us and fighting laws that, make it easier to ruin us. Our business depends on land, and it depends on clean water. So if the water on the Custer National Forest, the springs, the creeks, if that's harmed, then we're out of business. In order to pass this ranch on to my children, we want to leave it whole and intact and in better shape than when we came to it. And so to do that it's really challenging, next to impossible, if the whole area is industrialized, if our water is compromised. And my dad often says, we might want to think about making mistakes that aren't going to forgive us. And it seems like putting a huge big mine and a railroad in an area that's productive and vital and important might be one of those mistakes that won't forgive us.